The vast majority of employees had been fired at least once in their career. Whenever somebody loses their job, they immediately enter in a negative space and in negative ways of thinking. Losing the feeling of a certain professional security is immediately qualified as something terrible. But there is another side to it which barely gets highlighted. Maybe your future at that company would have been completely miserable, and it's your chance to explore new opportunities. This can be your chance for a happier life. I'm Marat from EMMOTION, myemotion.com, career and recruitment services agency. Look me up on LinkedIn. Please subscribe to my channel below and hit the little bell so you won't miss out on the latest career and personal growth content. Also, thumb up the video if you feel it was useful. In this video, I share 6 major steps on what to do if you get fired. This is a follow-up to my previous content on this subject, so stick with me till the end to also find out what not to do once you've been let go. That could be a game changer while dealing with being fired and losing your job. Step number 1 would be embracing everything you feel, acknowledging your situation. You may find yourself experiencing different emotions: panic due to having said goodbye to your regular salary, fear of starting a life without a set routine, anger when you remember all those long hours you dedicated to your position and company, etc., etc. Instead of going in circles, just embrace these emotions because they are completely normal. Accept all those feelings, and then you have to move on and focus on your future. Don't dwell on negative memories or get stuck on how unfair was the way you had been let go. Focus only on the things you can control, which means leaving the past alone. Number 2, do some soul searching. Losing your job doesn't mean you are not valuable. There are many employers looking to hire someone like you. But start your job search by first doing some thinking and soul searching. Try to understand and find out what is it that you really enjoy doing. What is really important to you at this point in your life? Where do you want to go from here? Take your firing as an opportunity to reevaluate your career path and your priorities. This is your time to choose what you really want. Number 3, manage your finances. If you haven't been paying attention to your daily spending before, it is a right time to do it now. Be aware of how much you spend and see where you can cut back, at least temporarily. Avoiding major purchases or postponing your vacations might be necessary, unless you are unemployed for only a short time. In any case, it is good to do some financial planning, so you don't have to settle for a job you don't want, simply because you have to accept it or you'll run out of the money. Number 4, brush up your resume and get your job interview outfit ready. After a notice about your termination, it's never too early to start updating your resume with the details from your most recent job and the skills you obtained during it. If it has been a while since you last updated your resume, you might want to consider to build a new one. Check out my other video on resume writing tips through the card on your screen. Also, expect to start having job interviews soon, which means that interview preparation includes dressing appropriately for the job and the company you are interviewing with. Take some time to get your interview outfits ready. Number 5, start networking. Networking isn't just connecting on LinkedIn. Make sure you get out of your home and stay engaged with people. Force yourself to a face-to-face networking. It will increase your chances of getting a lead on a good job. It will also help you to stay motivated. Whether it is getting together with a friend for a lunch or meeting up with a former colleague for a cup of coffee, everything helps. Number 6, formulate the answer you will be giving to a future employer. There is no denying that "why did you leave your previous job" question always comes up during an interview. So you have to formulate an honest but a professional response and practice it a lot. A few points on how to do it. Keep it short. If the firing didn't have anything to do with you and it was a wider company move, let it out. Don't come across bitter and negative about being fired. Put a positive spin on it whenever you can. Mention that the role and the company were not a right fit for you anymore. That is why you are excited about this new position. It suits so much more to your skills and experience. And just as I promised, here come the don'ts. If you get fired, don't hide. The first thing we want to do after getting fired is to hide. Hiding at home watching Netflix non-stop could work for a day or two, but don't drown yourself in pity. Get up and leave. Losing a job is painful, and your reaction to avoid interacting with others is only natural. It is your way to cope with an emotional roller coaster. But don't let it overwhelm you. Look for motivation and inspiration. Remember about everything you always wanted to do if you only had the time. So go ahead and do it. Ask for help from friends and family. Maintain contact with people who support you. Now, even more than ever. Don't feel ashamed. All the negativity is just in your head. If you accept it and stop caring, no one else will. Feeling ashamed or less valuable is only damaging and hurting you. Don't lose faith in yourself. Remember, it's only one person's decision. Adopt a survivor mindset. Job loss doesn't define who you are. Be kind to yourself. We are human beings, and it can easily happen to anyone. Your job search might take longer than you want. Take care of yourself more than you have ever done before. Maintain a healthy balance of eating well, getting enough sleep, and exercising. Self-care will ensure you make it to the next project sooner than later. If you found this video useful, then please give it a thumb up and share it with whoever you think it might be helpful to. Don't forget to subscribe below and see you in my next video coming up.